Footprints in the mud leap beneath the trees, eyes in the darkness, shadows of the leaves, murmurs of the night, whispers in the wind, silent thumping heartbeat, let the hunt begin. Fog rolls like a ghost across the forest floor, branches creak and groan, ancient folklore. Flashlight beams are dim, the moon our only guide, searching for the wild where the legend hides. In the moonlight's glow, where the shadows creep, hush now, hold your breath. Where the Sasquatch sleep, bass lines echo low in the forest deep. Truth or just a tale, secrets would still keep.
In the shadow of the pine trees, the legend comes alive. Footprints in the mud where the wild things thrive. Howling in the moonlight send shivers down your spine, In these woods the cryptids walk, where myth and truth entwine. Sasquatch by the river, his eyes like glowing coals. Giant in the forest, the guardian of our souls. Dogmen down in Texas with furs black as night, roams the fields and byres, staying just outside. Oh, out here in the country where the stories grow so tall, we share these tales of wonder around the firelight's fall. From the swamps to the highlands where the mysteries run deep, the cryptid legends wander in our hearts, they'll always keep. In the heart of the wood where the pine trees stand tall, lies a tale of the unknown, shrouded in mystery for all. Sasquatch roams the shadows, big feet and fur so wild, with eyes like glowing embers, unsettling and beguiled. Sasquatch and Dogman under the moon's silver light, they come alive in the quiet of night. Echoes of howls, footsteps so grand, secrets of the forest, known by few in this land. Dogman prowls the meadow with a snarl and a growl, pointed ears and fangs sharp, haunting the scowl. Tracks by the creekside where the waters run deep, tales told by campfires that stir souls from sleep.
Whispers in the woods where shadows play. Legends come alive at the break of day. Footsteps echo loud, but no one's there. Bigfoot's lurking in the midnight air. Dark men house beneath the moonlit gloom. Eyes that shine like fire in a room of doom. Poltergeist dancing, moving through the halls. Ancient secrets breaking through the walls. O.C.S.T is more than a name. Bigfoot and stuff, it's a whole new game. Chasing the truth in a silent night. Empowered by the mystery, fueled by the fright. Cryptids in your mind, let your wonder grow. The hidden world is ours to know. From the forest deep to the attic's dust. O.C.S.T, we're learning to trust. brave won't tread. Hidden voices calling from the things we've read. The unknown sings with a haunting sound, empowering us as the tales go around. O.C.S.T, it's more than a name. Bigfoot and stuff, it's a whole new game. Chasing the truth in the silent night, empowered by the mystery, fueled by the fight. O.C.S.T, it's more than a name. Bigfoot and stuff, it's a whole new game. Chasing the truth in the silent night, empowered by the mystery, fueled by the fight. Fueled by the fight.
Hello, everyone. Let me get this.
Hi, everybody. We're trying to fix
situated.
something. Just a sec. Hi.
Hello.
What's up?
Welcome to O.C.S.T.
Big fun stuff.
How's everybody doing? Can you all hear us?
Are we good?
Are we good?
Give this a thumbsy.
Alright.
Okay.
All right. Let's see
Who's here?
who's here. CRJ Designs.
Besides me. Oh, my goodness. Cat.
Kat.
Hello, dear.
Hey, Kat. How you doing?
Hello, Belinda.
Belinda. Hey. Me.
Oh.
Hi.
Sharon with 2 R's was in here, too, so I saw
Yeah.
her.
Yeah, she
Hello,
was in here.
Sharon with 2 R's.
Let's see. CJ. Good to see you,
I
CJ.
missed Gates.
Hope
Oh,
work's-
no, you didn't.
Hope work's going okay.
Hi,
Was it?
Con. How you doing, buddy? Keep going. I'm sorry. I scrolled ahead on my thing. Gate
Gate
Smasher.
Smasher.
I can't do it like that.
Gate Smasher.
Gate Smasher. How are you tonight, hon?
Let's see.
Hey, Jesse. I know that you're moderating in another
Yeah.
show.
Hey,
so
Jess. We'll see you in a little while.
Yeah, see you in a hot minute. Sharon Guy.
Sharon.
How's it going in Louisiana tonight?
Y'all remember to give some praise to our moderators.
Yay.
They do a great job.
You know, this person that comes on it before Jesus wakes up in the morning, Jim.
Mhm.
Hi, Jim.
Hey, Jim. Greetings.
Hey, Cat with a C.
Cat with the C. Lisa. Great to see y'all.
Hey, Lisa. Cat. I don't mean that in a bad way. My future daughter-in-law.
Yeah.
His name is Cat as well, but with a K. So
There's 2 cats in the chat. So
we are happy both of y'all are here.
let's see.
Wait. Whoa. You're scrolling. Hey, Tonya.
Tonya, great to see you.
What did Jim say?
Let's see.
I believe. Hey, Victoria. How are you?
Victoria,
believe-
nice to see you.
Christy is going, but it's yeah, I know it's hot and humid everywhere. I think that's one of the topics tonight. Weather, it sucks.
Yeah.
No, it doesn't suck. Actually, it's been a little bit cooler here, not as humid, if I can say it that way, but it's still.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
glad you're blessed to be here. We're blessed
Yeah.
for you to be here.
Okay, we're all blessed to be here.
I'm listening to Nirvana right now. You could be listening to Merle Haggard there, CJ.
Yeah.
But anyway.
You say hi to anybody and everyone in the Twitch
Yes,
chat.
hello Twitch people.
Because we're also airing on Twitch right now simultaneously.
Hopefully it's working.
Yeah. The video feed on my phone's not working, but the chat's open and working. So
Oh, hello.
hopefully,
Where's it? Where'd he
what
go?
is it?
Miguel? Hi, Miguel? Hi, Miguel. I'm right here.
Yeah.
From Texas. This is Oh,
It's Edith. Mike is my
Edith.
husband.
Oh, okay. Well, hello. How are y'all? Alligator Alley is open for free plane ride. You can keep the alligators, Gate. I don't want alligators.
Yeah.
We deal with rattlesnakes and timber and
Yeah.
copperheads, black widow spiders.
There are alligators in Oklahoma, though. I can vouch for that. I've seen one myself.
Yeah,
so.
well, they could stay wherever you saw it. Ask about Sky. Oh, I asked about Sky. Well, Sky,
yeah.
he's right here.
Sky's kind of taking a cat nap, but
everybody's asking about you.
Cat, what's on Friday? Oh, wait, yeah, 4th of July. That's right. I forgot.
Everybody's asking about you.
Everybody's asking about the little runt.
Oh.
There's the runt.
Say hello, YouTube land.
He's actually a good little boy.
And Twitch land. He's being good.
Yeah. He's not really a barker.
Which, thank God. Because his sister is.
Yeah, his sister, on the other hand.
Yeah. Hang out with me.
Y'all will probably hear her pretty soon, her and her sister.
Sky is good. We've been training. And
hey, Grace.
Hello, Grace. We've been training and trying to teach him to go outside more often.
Yeah.
But of course, I have to get a little help in that because I work from home, so I can't just. I can, but there's sometimes I just can't get up and go outside.
Yeah. Okay.
That and the damn fleas have been so bad this year. I don't know about y'all in your neck of the woods.
So if y'all want to try checking us out on Twitch, there's the link.
Oh.
I can do this while you're talking.
Yeah.
Yeah. You just can't see the chat right now.
I know, I can't see the chat. They might be talking about the dog.
There's also the TikTok link. You can follow us on TikTok. Let's see what's going on in the chat.
But he's so small, and he's not quite 12 weeks old, so getting a flea thing for him is out of the question.
Edith's watching from her phone.
Hello, Edith. And so, anyway, thank you, everyone. This is my little buddy. I'm hoping that eventually we can take him out on excursions and whatnot, and you'll be like a emotional support.
There's our Facebook link if y'all don't follow us on Facebook.
But he pretty much doesn't leave my side, which is good. That's what I wanted.
Yeah.
I saw I believe it was D.A. Roberts had a person that came into his and introduced himself. I can't remember his name, so don't shoot the messenger. But he had a beautiful white dog in his picture, and it reminded me of Sky. So I don't know what I think his name, the puppy's name was Yeti. I think. Don't quote me on that.
That was a big puppy.
But he was gorgeous. And so, yeah, I'm hoping Sky kind of looks like that puppy dog in that picture.
Yeah, Grace, that's cool. You only do YouTube.
Oh,
but,
yeah, you're good. You're good.
I'm trying to branch out on as many social medias as I can so that our channel gets recognized by more people.
So we grow.
Yeah.
But that should lead you to your topic.
Yeah.
Or should we wait for a few more minutes to see if anybody else wants to pop in?
We'll wait a few more minutes.
Yeah. What, Harold? Have you ever watched Mystery
of
Bradshaw Ranch?
We'll make a note of that then.
You'll have to watch it. You mean Bradshaw, meaning the ex-former football player Bradshaw?
I believe so.
Can't remember his name.
Gate Smasher says, do you think wood knocking is a form of music for Bigfoot, kind of like cowbell in a bad bass? um, I look at tree knocking more as their way to communicate back and forth to each other. It would be kind of cool if you were out in the woods and all of a sudden you start hearing like that one commercial where they're doing the music. That'd be something to get on recorder. That would be funny. But yeah, I think they're more to do with communicating on their positions and whatever they're watching position, like they're like watching us or a food source that they're hunting. But yeah, that's a good question. Thanks, Gate Smasher.
So you're gonna
Yeah.
okay. Start your topics.
Okay.
I'm
there's a lot of you that know that I was kicked off of Facebook for a while. Well, yeah, I'm only going to speak about this one time and one time only, and after that, I'm not going to answer questions about it or anything. But yeah, I was accused of doing something very horrible, which I would never ever even consider doing ever in my life. But I can't say exactly on here because I'll get in trouble with YouTube. But it had to do with children, and I can guarantee you, I have no record. You can look up my police record. I have never been in trouble with the law. I don't have children of my own.
Just my step or just the step kids.
I have 2 stepchildren, and they're both adults. And but yeah, the last few days, I was pretty pissed off. Pissed off for somebody to have the gall to do what they did and report me for something
that particular thing.
Yeah, I mean, people just it just it gets to me how somebody can be so jealous, so manipulative, and just do that to somebody behind their back. I'm not going to name names, and I'll just leave it at that.
We really don't know. But it really fucking, sorry my words, it really fucking made a big deal out of nothing. And they didn't even ask him, call him, text him, nothing. They just went, nope, no more.
Yep.
No explanation, no.
I wasn't even given a reason why I was being kicked off of Facebook until I asked.
We know, but we're just throwing this out there that he would never do that. And yes, Tonya, it's BS. It totally is. But you think you might? Grace, who knows? It could have been a hacker. We don't know. That's just it. We don't know who did it. We don't know.
It's just.
But there's a lot of bullshit going on and crazy stuff.
And I just want to reiterate to everyone, I've said this before, but this channel is not for berating people. This channel is not for spreading rumors. This channel is not for taking sides with anyone. Um, if you don't like us, you don't have to watch us.
But we do love you guys.
Oh yeah, we love our O.C.S.T family. Among other groups that we belong to, everybody's family,
Hello,
and
CRC.
we just, I started this channel for a connection to all the other channels, to for everybody to get together and share in their joy of cryptid research. And I never intended for anybody to get hurt. I never intended for either of us to get hurt. That's never an intention of mine, and that never will be. But for starting rumors and getting in the middle of things, that's just not what I do. I know that's not what she does.
No, it came to the point where it really pissed me off, to the point where I thought in my brain, I'm like, great, I have to run his show through my Facebook and then run my stuff through my Facebook and try to do my YouTube. So I've kind of come to the conclusion that I'm not going to do a YouTube page. I mean, I have YouTube, but I won't post anything on it now. I'll go strictly through Facebook, and Facebook is probably that, and Instagram. Instagram, I will never have Instagram. Never, 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 never. But I'm just letting you guys know that we do love you. We would never do anything to harm any of y'all. It made us both very upset. We shouldn't even have to say this, and this will be the last time we're going to say it. If you guys don't have cryptid stuff, I mean, this is Bigfoot and stuff. The stuff is my stuff.
This is not just
stuff
about
is
cryptids.
Fishing. The stuff is the weather. The stuff is what national day it is. This is stuff of how are you all? It's not that it's all cryptid related. Yes, it's cryptid mostly because it's Oklahoma Cryptid Search Team. Him, the one that started all of it on this channel. I'm here because I'm married. I'm crazy me, because I don't have any experience in cryptid stuff yet. I was the biggest skeptic until I met him. Hey, Randy.
Randy.
So, do I believe they exist? Yes. Do I know that there's creatures out in the forest? Yes. Do I want to go and piss one off? No. Do I want to see one? Maybe someday. Do I want to go camping? Maybe, because it's a recreational companionship. It's him. I want to spend time with him. So yes, I'll go camping with him. Shut your face, Colton Michael.
Yeah, I'm not
Everyone
even
say
gonna...
hi to Colton because he's standing right here. Say hi, Colton.
Hello.
Hello. He's shy. Yes, you have it.
Is this one first?
What?
Is this one first?
I don't know.
Yeah, but
Where's Sam?
I'm hoping someday that Christy gets to see somewhat of what I've seen. I don't wish for her to see one. I don't wish for her to see one up close as close as I did, but sometimes that's out of your control. But
glamping, yes, Sharon Guy glamping. Yeah. We were even talking about this earlier. We have an opportunity the end of October, the first part of November, to go do something that we both really want to do, and not sure of all the details yet, but camping could be involved, and hopefully not in a tent, and hopefully not on the ground. Anyway, Colton says he knows what he's doing for his birthday. Lord help me. No. Oh, shoot. Yeah, because your guys' birthdays are like 4 days apart or something like that.
I mean, Dad's going to go.
go-kart racing. Oh goodness.
CP said she'll be back. She's got to go see some hot air balloons.
Ooh, cool. Hey,
Cool.
CP, have
Have fun.
fun. See, that's what this stuff is about. It's
Tell us about it.
yeah. When you come back, let us know how it went, or leave it in the
Yep.
comments. Camping or glamping? Yeah, Jim. Could be both. Could be a possibility of a mixture. If I go camping in a tent, I'm getting an air mattress. If I go camping in a tent, I'm not digging a hole. I'll find somewhere to go to the bathroom. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know.
If we get a camper, she can sleep in the camper, and
Yeah,
I'll
he
sleep
can
out.
sleep in his hammock.
I'll sleep in my hammock outside.
So we just wanted to tell you guys that we do love you. We appreciate each and every one of you. We would never do anything to harm anyone. Hi, John. Camped enough when
Hey,
I
John.
was a kid. I camped in hotels now. Yeah, that's my kind of camping.
John knows
Yeah,
what I'm
John,
talking
yeah.
about. John knows what I'm talking about when I talk about camping in California and all
Yeah.
those different places. He's
I
been there.
didn't have that privilege to camp in California or go car camping, as they would put it, or however they put it. What was I going to say? I never had that privilege. Just like fishing. I mean, my dad went fishing when we were growing up. But hi, Jesse, or Arcane Paranormal World.
Just see. Oh yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna.
Jesse, you know what today is? Today is National Lint Day.
Hey, show her again. I don't know if she saw it. Show her.
National Lint Day.
Will you leave it up there? We're gonna send it to you. Just you're not too late. Yeah, like Connor said. Shut the door, Brody. You're letting all the cool air out.
But today is also National UFO Day.
Bugs, bug the crap. Bugs, bug crap. Wild animals, mosquitoes. Too old. Whoa, where did that go? Too old.
Yeah, that jumped.
Too old for that crap now. Haha. Hey, it's John's birthday month. Woohoo!
Yeah.
John's birthday?
No,
Yeah.
birthday month.
John's birthday is coming up
Yep.
Tom, you're getting old.
at the end of this month.
John, Colton just said you're getting old. His words, not mine.
It's time to dust yourself off and put.
Hey, Moogs, how are you?
Mogion Monster.
That's a lot of belly button lint. Oh, Lord.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
yes,
know.
it's also UFO Day.
I picked it all week.
No, we didn't. No, we didn't. I arrived precisely when I'm supposed to. Yes. It is National UFO Day.
Yeah.
Does anyone have any stories they'd like to come
Yeah.
up and tell?
I can
Drop that link, why don't ya?
paste the link. There's the link in the chat. If anybody wants to come up and chat, just click on the link. It'll take you to Restream, where you can set up your camera and your name and all that. And you don't have to have your face on camera. You can turn the camera off just like that.
Not saying what I did behind the camera. No. So yeah. So if anybody wants to follow me on Facebook, they're more than welcome to follow me on Facebook,
Let's see.
because I won't post anything on YouTube anymore.
I gotta
after
get
all this
reminded of what every
Yeah, what
Thing
is
is today.
everything? Yeah.
Yeah, I had it all on a
You'll
list.
be there in a flash. I was 18 three days ago. Seems what the heck?
It jumps.
Really fast.
Yeah.
It seems like anyway, ha 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 from Uncle John.
Let's see.
Yes, thank you everyone for being here. You guys are all rock.
And of course, my phone is not
You
wanting
can't
to
find it
cooperate.
here. Let's see.
My phone's overheating, so
See here. You said Facebook, right? Let me find it.
I posted
Hang
it in the group chat.
on. In the group chat. Which one?
O.C.S.T.
Do, 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 do.
Yeah, I know today's UFO Day. I know today's National Lint Day. I know.
So here you go.
Okay.
Oops, sorry.
Okay. So, World UFO Day, Freedom from Fear of Speaking Day. So, some of y'all need to come up here and
Get over your fears.
get over your fear. Let's see.
I forgot.
I forgot day. There's a lot of us that celebrate that. Made in USA Day. So there's a lot of things y'all can come up here and talk about. Let's see. Anisette Day. Those of you that don't know what anisette is, it is a liqueur. It's mainly French, Greek, and Italian, but it's like licorice. Licorice flavor.
National Anthem and Flag Day in
Caraco. Disco Day.
Yeah. John Travolta.
Let's see. Lint Awareness Day.
Yep.
So
there you go.
Be aware. Be very aware.
It's gonna get you.
Let's see.
Report military.
Report Military Fraud Day. Special Recreation for the Disabled Day. And World Sports Journalist Day.
Woo!
So
If there's any world sports journalists watching, here's your day. I'm sorry, I was going to say something else, but
so if anybody wants to come up and talk about any of those topics,
don't get him going.
There's the link.
Maybe.
Maybe it's not wanting to.
Here, touch right there. No, I meant with the mouse. There you go.
Okay. Didn't want to cooperate.
I didn't want to cooperate. There.
But there's the link. Anybody wants to come up?
Yes,
Oh, I'm sorry. He's just the cutest thing.
Puppy's getting playtime right now.
Yeah, during our live. Imagine that.
I'm sorry. He was talking crap to me.
Tonya says she told a UFO story. Well, you want to come up and tell it? You don't have to show your face.
So cute.
I had platform dress shoes when I was 18. My grandma bought them for me. Probably was 10 years after disco was cool. Hi, Figgy.
Yeah.
Allegedly, there will be a link. What?
Allegedly, there will be a link.
Well, you did post it. Did you not get it?
It's right here. It's right here.
There you go. Again,
There it is.
we're going to be like somebody else that just spams the... Hello, AI Mike.
Hey, Mike.
How are you? How's it going?
Figgy. Hey, Figgy.
No, just read it. It's above. Oh, it's above. Tonya says it's above.
Yeah.
Okay.
Figgy, I know you want to get up here and talk about UFOs and lint and Made in USA Day and all the above that we just mentioned.
Nope, no link. What?
No link.
What the? Oh, sorry. Why isn't it copying and pasting the link then?
I don't know. I'll try it again.
Oop, sorry. It's showing up. Oh, go to
Oh, okay.
chat. Okay.
I'll go to YouTube.
Okay. Hang on.
Okay, everybody there. There we go.
There. Is that better?
See it now?
We were hitting. Yeah, I see it now. We were hitting the wrong one. So sorry.
Okay,
oh, yeah,
Figgy.
No, Figgy. No worries.
No worries. got till 10 o'clock.
Turn off. Yes, the link
Yep.
is there now. It should
There's
be.
the link.
Sorry, we're still new to the restream thing. Right?
It says, then send the link.
There it is. Yeah,
Yeah.
there it is. I'm sorry, guys. Don't
Here,
shoot us.
here it is again.
We're trying to learn.
Here it is
Trying
again.
to learn. Everybody gonna start hitting it right at the same time?
Yeah.
Lord.
I can have up to 6 people on here.
Not all the way back. Let's see. Come on.
Why not?
I know.
Make it a party. It is
It is the 4th
pre-4th
of July.
Yep.
So come on.
Just
That would be my next question.
don't shoot off any fireworks on the live, please.
What are y'all doing for the 4th of July? I like Gates Smasher. Let's go. Let's
Yep,
do it.
let's go. Come on. I do have something interesting to show everybody. Part
Okay,
of it
Kat.
part of it broke off, but this, I'm not saying this is, but this might have been left by our furry friends outside.
Show them all the way to the end.
Yeah, a show. It's been shaved, broken, and then shaved. This broke off on me. It was longer, but the end of it was pointy and shaved. And this has been broken off, of course. But this was found where I found the last tool that was actually made by something that was digging up grub in the backyard. So not 100% sure, but I'm probably, I'd say about 60% sure that this came from our big furry friends.
Sharon said she wants to sleep on the 4th of July. Me too. I don't have to work. Hello.
Yeah, but we got to go to Kat's grandma's.
No, we're going to Cats. It's
Oh,
at
we're going to
Cats.
Kat's. Okay,
Yes,
well,
I believe.
I heard Kat's grandma's.
No, I said it wrong. My bad. It was my bad. I did it wrong. I said it wrong. So I believe that is where we're headed.
So yeah, we're gonna have a family 4th of July.
But I am going to sleep in that day because I deserve to sleep in, I think.
Mm-hmm.
I try to sleep in on my days off. And Friday is my day off. We are having fireworks and food. And we didn't get an invite. Unidentified tool object.
Yes,
UTO.
a UTO. We have a UTO sighting.
Oh my goodness. Okay, what did this say right here?
Right here. I know. I'm trying.
Sorry.
Saw a bunch of UFOs zooming around, and fighter pilots came and circled them. FH-3N chased them away.
Wow. Where was that at, Tanya? Which state? Which state?
Yeah, what state was that?
That's pretty cool, though.
Yeah.
I know he sees most things outside. Or
I see all kinds of stuff flying in the sky outside.
yeah. Hey Jess, are you still in the chat? I just got rid of a lot of lint the other day.
Yeah, Mike, what are y'all cooking? What are y'all cooking on the 4th of July?
My neighborhood will be exploding around us the 4th of July. No firework law. In the city, no one follows.
Yeah, I think Oklahoma City has no fireworks. They were saying that this morning on the news, saying it.
Yeah, they have that in Crescent too. I'm just saying.
Yeah. Yeah, Russia already chased a UFO, and pilot got killed. Yeah, I heard about that.
That's crazy.
Yep.
It was in Burlington, North Carolina. Okay. All right, Mike. The parade lines up down.
Up and down the road.
Every time you click that and I'm reading it, I can't see it.
Tony says it was
Yeah,
Burlington, North Carolina.
More drones seem to be spotted again. I hope it is. I hope it is.
Burgers and dogs.
What time is food? It sounds good.
Yeah. Kat, what are we going to be having?
She texted me. She said she'd be right back. She has to start cleaning the house.
Oh, okay.
So, I'm not sure what we're having,
wow.
but it'll be good. I'm sure. That's crazy.
Biggie says 7 dead in California in fireworks.
That is nuts.
Yeah, that's sad.
Prayers for them. Very much prayers. The government finally acknowledges UFOs after all these years.
Yeah, finally. They have reasons behind it. I'm sure they're financial, but yeah, we won't get into government.
Jim, you know lots of people, don't you? Just kidding.
Burlington, I want to go there sometime.
The coat factory? It's downtown Oklahoma City.
Ha ha.
Ba-dum-choo.
She's got jokes.
I do for days. Okay.
Yeah, our couch is very uncomfortable. John says, my wife and I saw a UFO on our way from Carlsbad, New Mexico. Carlsbad or Carlsbad? To Roswell. How ironic was that? Yeah, Roswell.
I have company over, but I wanted to come in and say hello, Jen. How are you?
Jen. Everybody say hi to Jen.
Hi, Jen. We are glad that you stopped in and said hello. I've never seen a UFO. At least I don't think I have.
Yeah, I saw that where the missile intercepted a UFO and blew it up. Yeah, that was pretty cool.
On local news the other day, there was a plane crash just outside of Guthrie, Oklahoma. A little like 2-seater plane or whatever.
Gate
it was
smasher.
A small engine plane.
Yeah.
So, and that person, I believe, lost his life. So, prayers for the family.
Yeah.
That's not cool.
Gate Smasher said there's a certain star or light that's in the sky over the Gulf and has never moved like the other stars.
Wow.
Yeah, I heard a little bit about that.
We'll have some on ice. Okay, I'll have some on ice. What is Jen serving on ice? Wait, what's Jen talking about?
Wait. Have what? Have what on ice? I want to know.
Well, I'm glad that you're joined and subscribed now, Jen.
Yeah.
Welcome to our
Welcome
to the family.
Yeah, welcome to O.C.S.T.
We're so happy. Oh no, Mike's back.
Mike's back.
Welcome back, bruh.
How'd your life go?
I've been to Burlington a lot. Never bought a Coke there though. I see John's got the joke too. Crunching.
Yeah, I used to go in the Burlington Coke Factory when it was in Corpus. Yeah.
There's one in Oklahoma City. Actually, there's a couple of them down there.
I was mad because it replaced Dillard's.
Actually, I think there's still a Dillard's in.
Well, no, it was JCPenney that it replaced. That's right. Yeah, down in Corpus.
Oh, that's in Texas.
Yeah.
No. Nothing against Texas. I'm just teasing John.
Yeah, it was one of those stores. You go in there, you go up the escalator, go back down the escalator, like, oh, okay, I'll go shop somewhere else.
Never shopped at Burlington. Not once. Don't think I've ever been in there.
Nice store, but it's not very nice to go in during the Christmas holidays.
Connor's been hounding me to go to the academy. My dad told my mom before they got married that she would have to accept that if
He had a chance to leave with aliens, he would go.
Oh my goodness.
If I had a chance to leave with aliens, I'd say no, thank you.
Oh.
Like, I was born on Earth, and I'll stay on Earth.
Oh, they tore it down.
Yeah. Tore down Padre Staples Mall. Yeah. It's funny because me and John, our family, we used to live right where the mall, where they built the mall. It was one of our childhood homes.
So tonight we should all look up at the sky and honor World UFO Day. Sure. Let's do it.
Jim says, yes, there's a Burlington outlet store in Burlington, North Carolina.
Cool. Like I said, I've never been in there. I absolutely love best time of year. But isn't it fall like 8 months out of the year in Wisconsin? Just asking for a friend.
I would love that. 8 months of fall.
Afraid
That would
of
be sweet.
a little what?
Afraid of a little probing.
Okay.
Sorry, mine's an Audi. That's what I would tell them.
Oh my goodness. This conversation just turned bad. Close, Kristen. Close.
Yeah, that home became part of Dillard's parking lot at the mall that's still around here.
I love the colors in fall. Yes, that's probably the reason that we're going to get married in the fall.
Yeah.
Is the
almost winter.
Maroonish color, the fall, the pretties.
Yeah, it'll be fall, but there'll be snow on the ground.
No. Not getting married in snow, damn it. Of aliens. Will you do that every time? Will you quit? Every time I'm going to read it.
Okay, read it.
You read it.
Okay, if aliens probe me, they'd head to Mars pretty quickly. No, they wouldn't, because they would see the brown soil and be like, nope, we already saw that.
Okay, you two brothers, quit it. Okay, our daughter has not texted us. I'm going to check to see if she's okay.
I would have a joke for that, but I'm not going to say it on YouTube. It has to do with the planet.
I don't want to know.
It rhymes with your famous.
Shut. You just said you weren't going to say it.
Well, I said it rhymes with your famous.
You guys, what are we going to do? What are we going to do with him? Help. I guess it's kind of weird for him to be weird on National UFO Day or whatever it is.
I'm weird every day.
Truthful. Well, hello, Sharon Guy. We missed you.
See, a lot of people that meet me on the internet think that I'm quiet and reserved.
You can find craters on the moon much easier. No. Shh. Famously. Okay, I'm going to quit reading out loud.
Okay, I'll take that off of there.
Did someone just pop in? No?
No, nobody's popping up.
Maybe you need to move put the link in there again.
Yeah, I'll put the link in there again.
You don't have to do that. Just go. Paste. There. Ta-da!
There's the link. If anybody wants to come up and join us. Okay, what did we miss?
I know he's.
They have Klingons there. Oh Lord.
Help! Just help me! No.
Oh. See, Mike, when my brother comes up to visit, you definitely have to meet him in person.
Hello, Amanda. How are you?
Hey Amanda. Good to see you.
Haven't heard anything about the wolf lady, Tonya. Haven't talked to her in a while. So for the ones that just came in, we were discussing what's the day. Today is national all
what
sorts
day?
of other kind of things, but UFO Day, Lent Day, free to speak your whatever day, made in the USA Day.
I forgot day.
Yeah, that happens to me a lot.
So if you forgot something, you're forgiven.
I forgot my middle name
Because
today.
it is National I Forgot Day.
Forgot my middle name today. Do you know what it is?
I forgot.
See? Did you forget my birthday too?
I plead the fifth.
You guys have to. I'm picking on him for real. Picking on him for real.
No. Do you want me to say it out loud?
That's patootie.
August 26th,
Oh, he remembered, y'all.
1980.
Thanks for that one. He remember.
Just don't forget med time.
I took mine this morning.
Yeah, I got to take my meds. I did forget. I forgot.
I took all of them but one today because I wanted to see if.
So,
Yes, August 26th.
I can't forget my meds, so I'm going to go off camera for just a minute.
Yes, you were right. Say hi, Grandma Yeti. Hello. She's been sitting back there spying on y'all. Yes, Jess, you were right. Hello, welcome. Yes. Oh my goodness. I don't know where my daughter is tonight. She needs. Will you quit doing that? Dude, you came in here pounding his chest like a gorilla.
Well, I'd go outside and pound my chest for the Bigfoot.
Sorry, y'all. She's
What
Yeah,
you
I'm
doing,
always-
little man?
I'm always sensitive, I guess.
What's up, Bubba?
Sorry,
By the
I'm
way,
taking my meds.
I'll save my comments for Mike's channel,
Your
but I
pharmacy over
saw the last recorded. No, don't even. Nope.
No,
John.
Nope.
Nope.
no,
Nope.
no.
Nope.
We don't want to talk about people in here. Sorry.
You just try to hit your vape with your
Tammy
teeth.
texted you?
No, she has not.
She hasn't texted me in 3 hours. I know what that is.
You're stuck in your house? Time to take her car away, Jess.
That reminded me real bad. I was wondering if I could bleach these, but then this right here would turn a different color.
Yep, it would not be good. It'd be pink.
Yeah.
Wanted to stop by and say hi. Got a pack for tomorrow.
Where you
Love
headed? You coming to Oklahoma?
Yeah, you coming to Oklahoma?
I should do a Bigfoot event.
It's my car, Christy. Well, then take your car. Jess?
Do they do any Bigfoot
Yeah.
events anymore?
Oh, yeah. They actually have a
Yeah.
Bigfoot conference down.
I don't mean like a conference. I just mean like if they had like a Bigfoot event, like they had like stands up, you could go buy stuff. And they got like little groups you can go talk to.
Yeah, there's conferences everywhere. That's
yeah?
what they.
Yeah, that's what they do. They put out
They actually. Oh, sorry.
they put out tables for everybody to
Sit out.
buy stuff, and you know.
Heck yeah.
But
I was trying to find the right word for it.
But they do have a Bigfoot museum down in
Talahina,
Talahina.
Really?
Yeah.
where we were when
Yeah.
we drove down there. Yeah.
Yeah,
We
be
actually
safe,
went to-
Amanda.
Yes, be safe, Amanda.
Wait. I've been to it. Down there in town here?
Yeah.
Yeah, my Aunt Cincy took me. We
Yeah.
got to do the Bigfoot zip line. I remember that.
I would make her park
In the street.
I'd be taking her tires.
That's what I'm gonna drive with every day.
What was I saying? I forgot what I was saying. See, I forgot.
You forgot. All right, posting the link again. If anybody wants to come up,
Come on, Jim.
say hey.
Hey, Jim, come say hey so you don't have to type. It's her birthday on Friday.
Whose birthday?
Amanda.
Oh yeah.
Amanda, is it your birthday for Friday for real? Happy
Cool.
birthday.
Happy early birthday.
I can't believe it's already July 2nd.
It's kind
The
of cool.
year's half over.
It's kind of cool to have a birthday on the 4th of July. Like, those fireworks are for me.
That is crazy. It's time to start Christmas shopping.
Oh, I'm happy. My birthday's just around the corner.
Yeah, Jim says it's Moog's turn.
I think
I don't even know where Mo's. No, we're not gonna make anybody come up here.
I'm
Nah,
gonna get a Michael.
you don't have to come up if you don't want to.
I'm gonna get
So-
a Michael Jordan cake this year since I'm turning 23.
Oh my goodness. Dad wants a Bigfoot cake for his birthday.
Yeah, I have a picture. I'll show you.
Christy, get it.
You should get one of those ones you gotta
Get
burn.
with.
It's got another
Get with
picture.
the month.
I know, right? Well, you should talk, Mister. You said it was June today.
2 days
If you read your thumbnail that you posted, you said June 2nd. The day is not June 2nd, bro. Yes, I'm mad at you, Michael.
Moog says, yeah, I don't do guilt.
We didn't think so. I know, right, Grace? Christmas shopping. I don't even want to think about Christmas right now,
Yeah.
but I've got 5, possibly 6, maybe even more people to buy for this year, and it was hard enough last year.
I kind of did
So.
start my Christmas shopping early. I bought one item. And I'm not going to say who it's for on here because then it would.
Shush your face, Michael. I pray for you daily too, buddy.
Yeah. Please pray for me.
Watch it. Little Smurfy. Hey, girl. How are you?
Hey, little Smurfy.
I should say Elf Smurfy. I call her Little Smurfy. But
Mhm.
she knows.
I walked in my room. Cammy has a black pillow.
Did it freak you out?
The pillow, like the white part, was sticking out, and I just saw it in my eye, and I'm like, Sky, why are you in here? I thought it was Sky.
Yeah.
You're so
I
weird.
don't think that puppy can transport himself.
On the 14th, she'll be 9. Oh.
Oh.
I pray for you too, because I know what 9-year-olds and
Mhm.
Oh my god.
Did y'all hear Christmas has been canceled this year? I wish.
Yeah.
Damn it, I didn't even know. I just butt out Cammy.
Didn't they try to do that before? Tried to cancel Christmas. But yeah.
Can I cancel it?
Christmas in July. I actually bought 2 gifts already. Earliest I've ever shopped for Christmas. I hope,
John?
I hope I don't lose the gifts between now and then.
John, what did you buy me? We love it when we get Christmas presents from Uncle John.
No, he's probably gonna be like, I could use that for myself.
Hey, Mike's asking you a question.
Harold, what has 10 toes and it's not your feet? It is National I Forgot Day. Oh,
Gosh darn it.
doggy went pee pee.
Ah,
I don't know, Mike. What has 10 feet
Sky, you're going to get your butt whooped.
or 10 toes and it's not feet? It's not. Oh, yeah. It'd be everybody else's feet. I don't know, Mike. Do you have
Let's
10?
see.
Do you have 10 toes or do you have 12?
He's an alien. Who knows how many toes he has?
Let's see, John says, oh, I missed his other comment. He says something about Christy.
Woohoo!
He said, oh, okay, yeah, they'll be pre-warned by me, Christy. Sorry.
Oh, nice. Okay. Sounds good.
Jim says 11.
She can't read the chat from
From
the
other place,
Too
too little. Oh.
Sorry. Hey, Roger.
I haven't had a whole lot of time to work on the
How are
Twitch, but yeah.
I know what I'm going to get you for Christmas, homie.
you? Did he say what has him to? Okay.
Yeah,
What? Who?
his feet.
Lord.
Yeah, I said, are you sure it wasn't 12?
What they get a world's K9 conditions like there does.
Here.
What y'all doing?
I'm going to Facebook for a second. How many people do we have
There
in
are
here right now?
28
There's
people.
28 people. You guys rock out, man. You guys are rocking it out.
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
Anybody watching that's not in the chat, if you still want to come in here and come up on the screen and talk, you're more than welcome.
So, okay, John, you cannot answer this. It's a dad joke, okay? Oh, yeah, I tag Uncle John and everyone. What did the digital clock say to the grandfather clock?
What did the digital clock say to the grandfather clock?
Look, no hands.
Uh-huh.
I was trying to find the answer.
Yeah. Her uncle, Christy's uncle, posts dad jokes every morning.
Uncle Wayne? Yeah.
A lot of them are pretty funny.
A lot of them are like, oh my goodness sake, what are you doing? What do you have to do? Wait, what do you
do to have a space party?
what? I don't know. What? Wait a minute. That one's kind of cute. Linda says, wait a minute.
Yeah, don't forget to hit the like button.
Minute.
Hold on, I gotta find that.
Smash that like button, comment, share, subscribe, all the fun things.
Yeah.
Good. My daughter just texted me, mopping. That means I have to leave. Are you gonna be a good boy? Hmm? Are you gonna be a good boy? Okay. She's mopping. All right.
She just want to text me.
Somebody come up and keep him company, or he'll start talking to himself, and that's never a good thing.
Who said that?
Me talk to myself?
Who said that, John?
I don't do that.
Uncle John here with me.
What? No, I told people to come.
Yeah, she's got to go
Oh,
get.
he's got Sky.
Yeah, well, you can't really talk to Scott. I mean, you can, but
She's got to go get the daughter.
Me just a minute ago.
Yeah,
the
neither
cutest thing
can.
I've ever seen.
he's being very
Did you hear his
boisterous.
little house?
Yes.
It was little cool.
Mike
Hey,
Connor's already in Oklahoma. Yeah, he lives here with us. He's just at work, mopping or moping.
God dang. All right, I'll be right back, y'all. Don't
Okay.
talk bad about me.
She's gone. Um, yeah. Anybody want to come up and join me in the chat? Join me in the on screen. There's the link. But yeah. I do have a something I'm gonna start doing here shortly. I don't have them out here with me, but I bought a bag of blue marbles and gems. I'm gonna start uh, leaving those out since we have a visitor that likes to play peekaboo in the bedroom window at night. Last night, yeah, that's what I was going to tell you all. Last night, about 3:30 in the morning, I rolled over in bed, and on the north wall above the window, where the light seeps in through the window and it shines up onto the ceiling, I noticed three large bipedals run past the window. I saw the shadow shaping of their cone-shaped heads. They probably went to finish off the cat food that I left out for the cats. Makes me wish that I'd run a camera up there at night. But, I got to get my night vision cameras. I have security cameras. I got to get those up and going. But I got to buy all new wiring for it. Yeah, so that was pretty interesting because the way that they ran was like there were two of them that ran by real quick, and then the third one is he kind of goes a little fast, and then he stops right in the center of the window, and then goes on, and then all three of them go back, one after the other, back past the window. So I know they were, checking for cat food. That's why they like the cats, because the cats like to share, I guess. That that window's always covered, so it just has at the top of it. There's light that shines through, but yeah, we always have that window covered. Yeah, peeping Tom Bigfoot. Yeah, yeah. They like to hang out on the window on my side of the bed. We have the air conditioner in the window, so there's not much between me and the outside right there, just where the air conditioner flaps. You pull them out and then you close the window down on them. Well, there's little openings at the very top on each side, so there's enough for them to peek in. And I have caught them doing that many a times. Waking up in the middle of the night and I hear something breathing out there, and one time I caught eye shine because I shined my light into that air conditioner, and it caught the eye shine, and they backed off. But it's not something I can put a camera up there and get a definitive look unless I have one outside, which if I do put one up outside, they won't go to the window because they'll see the infrared pointing down at them. So unless I was to put it at a slight angle where they might think they could still get in there and peek, but it's all about angles, I guess. but I do have them right here. The cameras. Let's see. Yeah, I do. Kind of dusty. Um, but yeah, this is what I'm talking about right here. I have 8 of these. I just got to get them hooked up. I have the box for it and everything, the wires that connect to the computer, but I don't have the wires anymore that connect to the cameras because when I took them off my house after my mom passed away, I didn't have much time to do it, so I couldn't climb up on the roof and get them all. So I just detached them from the wires and said, "Okay." Too much caffeine tonight? No, no. I only had 1 cup of coffee this morning. I normally have 2 or 3, and I'm drinking flavored water, so no caffeine. Which I have a really good flavor of water. It's it's a powdered energy drink, and it's the only energy drink that I can drink because I'm allergic to every other kind. But this one's all natural, so um, it's blueberry flavored. Oh yeah, you what? You still drinking coffee? You still drinking coffee, John? Yeah. Um, I tried that a few times, doing a live and drinking coffee, and it's like no, because then I was up all night. Yeah, definitely be wired from all that coffee. Let's see. I wish I had those marbles out here to show y'all. They're not your traditional marbles. They're actually a really deep blue, and if you shine a light on them, they'll reflect a lot of light. Please answer what, Tonya? Please answer. I'm not getting what I'm supposed to answer. You'll have to post whatever it is you ask again because I can't find it. Iced coffee. Yes, Christy, we're talking about you. Belinda doesn't get hyper from coffee, huh? Tonya asked, I think it was at Bradshaw Ranch that they found 2-toed footprints. What do you think that is from? There's supposedly a uh, bipedal cryptid that has the 2 toes, but like in the middle, it's webbed because it's more of a aquatic creature. So they're thinking. They're believing it's some sort of Bigfoot. Um, hey, MT Paranormal Life. Y'all say hi to Mike Tornicasa. It's a good buddy of ours. Known him for a little while. He runs a YouTube channel about the paranormal. Y'all need to check him out. MT Paranormal Life on YouTube. y'all won't be disappointed. He's got good stuff. Let's see. Post that link again. So what you got going on, MT? Yeah, no problem, MT. I'll plug your channel anytime because it's awesome channel. You're an awesome person too, so makes it that much better to watch. Was on nowhere near water. Well, they still connect the two-toed is usually around bodies of water. So if one had been away from water, then it has the ability to travel a great distance, just like any other Bigfoot. I do know that the Bigfoot around here tend to migrate and they follow the creeks. So, and they do venture way out from the creeks, but creatures will migrate and they will tend to go away from their natural patterns occasionally so they can find food. So that could be the case, finding something like that's footprints. Because you have to take into effect the laws of nature. I mean, you've got animals. Animals will follow where their food goes. I mean, even us humans, we're animals. We do the same thing. We did the same thing up till 100 years ago. We would travel where the food would go. All throughout history. So, modern people don't know exactly. Oh, we got MT coming up. Hey, how's it
Hello.
going?
Good. How you guys doing?
Pretty good. Pretty good. It's good to see you,
Cool.
man.
You too.
So what's up?
Oh, not much. Let me turn this off. Okay. Not much. Still pretty in amazement over what happened at Hillview Manor.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I gotta apologize. I haven't got to see it yet, but I'm gonna check it out for sure.
Yeah, man. I had a moment, man. I had an encounter that was unlike any other and rivaled the very first experience I ever had.
Oh yeah.
And, I didn't even think I was recording, and this is one of those strange times. Somehow, I either hit the record button when I set my camera down, or some unknown reason it ended up recording.
Oh wow.
And the event happened, and then later on, I picked up my camera and I looked at it and I saw it had been recording, and I was like, "Wow!" I'm like, I captured it. I was freaking out, but yeah, it was. It's in the video. I had a woman, a disembodied voice of a woman in Anna's room say my name.
Oh wow.
Came right from the corner where I was. I was by the edge of her bed, and it came from the bed, like by the corner. Sounded like somebody was right there in the bedroom, in the room with me. It was crazy.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna check it out because I just I'm gonna go over like what I said earlier. I had been kicked off Facebook, so I had to deal with that. So, and dealing with issues with the dogs and All that,
Oh
so
yeah.
kind
Yeah,
of
if you
takes
get
away my
this,
time.
yeah, if you get it's at the Hillview Manor, I even have a separate video of just that encounter itself. It's like 23 minutes long for
Okay.
the encounter, and it was in Anna's room. Which Hillview Manor's got a lot of like resident spirits that are related to the residents that used to be in the rooms.
Yeah.
And they have a lot of the belongings still in the rooms for the residents that were there in the past. And it was Anna's room, and that's where I had that encounter specifically, but captured a lot of strange things there. So it was a pretty
Right.
interesting visit.
You said it's Hillview Manor.
Yeah, in
Yeah.
Newcastle, Pennsylvania.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Somebody in the chat was asking.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Go check out that video, you guys. Check it out. Like I said, you won't be disappointed with Mike's videos. They're all great.
Thanks.
So,
So what have you been up to?
I've been trying to get this. I'm on Restream now. I'm not on StreamYard anymore. So I've been trying to mess with it, trying to see what all I can do with it. So been messing with that. I'm gathering up stuff to start putting outside my house, because I was saying earlier, I've got Bigfoot that are coming around the house. They've been doing that ever since I moved here, but last night I had 3 of them run by the bedroom window, saw their shadows, and like, okay, yeah, I know what they're wanting. They're wanting the cat food, because I feed the cats outside, so they're checking to see if there's extra cat food. So I don't want to feed them, for one thing, so I need to get their interest away from the cat food if I can. So I got these really cool marbles. When Christy gets here, I'll have to go grab them and show everybody. But they're not regular marbles. They're really dark, not dark, but really deep blue. And when you shine a light on them, it's like they glow. So
I have some marbles. I kept a bunch of them. I used to keep them with me and sometimes offer them out. And that event that I was just talking about that happened in Anna's room, I left her a marble. Well, pretty much once I started in her room, I had a big marble. It was a big clear marble. It was probably like between a regular marble and a pool ball, like size. Like it was big. It was a real big marble, and I left that on her bed as like a gift.
oh yeah.
Yeah, that's funny. That was just when you were talking about marbles. That just made me think of that.
Yeah, I've got, let's see, I set out the little squeaky Bigfoot before, and they weren't so interested in that. I might try setting it out again along with the marbles, because I'm not sure, but I think there's some more juveniles running with them, because it used to be just the 3. It used to be a mama and their 2 juveniles. Well, there was a 4th one. I believe it's their father. He comes around. He stays on the other side of the woods there across the way. But I saw him once, and he's big. But I believe there's 2 more, and I believe they're juveniles. So I've probably got a total of 6 that are coming around now.
Wow.
Yeah. So like I was saying, I got my old security cameras.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna start putting those up. Christy must be home. Oh, I got another ding. That means somebody else is Okay, dogs.
Figueroa. It was MT Paranormal Life.
Yeah, yeah. MT Paranormal Life.
Yeah, I wasn't sure how far back up in the comments that was. I just happened to see it on your screen there.
Yeah, it's not to be confused with that. There's another MT Paranormal on TikTok. He's MT Paranormal Life.
Yeah, that's something I had no idea until when I set up the channel on YouTube. It's been it was about 2.5 years ago. Originally, I just wanted to call it MT Paranormal, and I seen there happened to be another channel with that same name, and I was like, wow, what are the odds? So I kind of just was like, well, let's keep it similar, but make it different. So because I think that was the only thing else that was close was that was the exact name that I was looking for.
Yeah, I like the MT Paranormal Life. That's more catchy, I think.
Yeah, I mean that's pretty much like the story, right? That's what it's about. It's just like if you're like explorers into the unknown, paranormal things, it's like your life, right?
Yep.
And that's what we do, document these things that happen and show it.
Yep, exactly.
Thanks, Sharon.
Okay. Jess says I'm free. She moved, so I'm gonna get food before 10 p.m. Somebody was blocking her in.
Yeah, so what happened with Facebook?
Well,
I heard something happened with you in Facebook, and I was like, oh boy, I just saw a message, and I'm like, maybe I'll ask him sometime.
Yeah,
what the heck happened?
Somebody accused me of something I didn't do, and you know how Facebook is.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep.
It kind of ticked me off, but I knew I was going to get back on. But still, for being accused of what I was being accused of, that's what pissed me off. But you know, yeah. The only thing I ever post is cryptid related, unless it's not with my family, so, but it was what it was, and that's over with, so time to move on from that. That's what I say anyways. Yeah, my brother John was posting about things that we had happen in the past, like before I was born. He posted earlier, before I was born, my family lived on a farm in Iowa that was haunted. Like, I think every single house that we ever lived in had at least one entity, at least one in every single house. But I can remember back the ones that were really active, like Kelowna, Iowa. We lived in an old Amish house, 2-story house. That's the one that I remember the most, because that's the one I had the most interaction with. A little Amish boy, his spirit always checked in on us little kids when we were going to bed. He'd peek in and wave goodnight to us, and and then when we went to move from there, my little brother Everett can vouch for me on this one, but because he saw it too. Everybody was out in the yard because it was getting ready to storm, and we like to go outside and watch the sky, so everybody in the family's outside looking up the sky in one direction, and then me and my little brother returned towards the house, and up on the very top of the house there was a white Pegasus horse. And our little ghost friend was on the back of that horse.
Wow.
And then he made it rise up, you know, just like a horse will do. You pull the reins, it rose up and it kicks in the air, and then it spread its wings out, and then he took off flying.
Yeah, that's crazy. You know, like it's starting to add up a little bit more and more with me. I'm starting to notice that it definitely seems like there's something to places connected to where people either passed away or that seem to have meant something, like they had lived there or something bad happened.
Yeah.
And it seems like there's something to it that seems to like draw some kind of residual type of activity or even intelligent related to what happened there. You know, it's starting to seem more and more like that happens, that it seems regular, like there's some connection to it.
Right.
Because I always felt, and I've noticed things seem to occur anywhere, wherever you are. It seems like you can have intelligent interactions with spirits or even unknown entities, cryptids, and it seems like it can happen no matter where you are. And I always felt like there's some kind of connection to maybe you, not necessarily specific to where you're at, but then I'm starting to see more and more that there seems to be a direct relation to places that might connect to people who once, had some kind of life or death or connection to at a certain place, certain location.
Yeah. Yeah, like my brother just posted, about the Civil War spirits. I have
it was interesting, man. Like that was something. That was like my very first experience that rivaled that.
Mm-hmm.
That voice, and man, I can't believe I captured it. That whole interaction was something very special. Like even if you don't watch the video is like 2 hours and 10 minutes long for the whole time at Hillview Manor that I made the video of. But the 23 minutes in Anna's room was just, there was something from when I went in, the whole time I was there. I mean, it was like I went through this whole process of all kinds of different paranormal phenomena happening, and and then it highlighted and like capped with an actual voice saying my name from the corner right where I was at, and it was amazing, pretty amazing, man.
So when you started having
and I couldn't believe I captured it on video, like the voice.
Like when you went in there,
it's pretty funny to watch. Like this is like, I think this video, just that interaction in there shows you a lot of the strangeness and just the variant of things that can happen that, if you don't believe in paranormal things, sometimes if you don't hear or see it with your own eyes, this would be something that you might put some weight, you might consider, believing, because this was something else. Like when I realized my camera was still recording and I knew that I saw that my timer was still going, and then I thought, I'm like, I think I actually captured that. And I was like, I got kind of hype. I was like, yes. And then I captured an EVP of a woman. That voice from the directional audio, it sounded like it came from that same area where the actual voice came from. You hear a woman go, wahoo, like the celebratory, like wahoo, come from the corner, but I didn't hear it. It was an EVP, almost guaranteed. And that's what it sounded like. And it was like right after I started like freaking out when I realized I was still recording, and I was like, yes. And then you hear that. And I mean, it was a really, 23-minute long experience. That was just, you have to see it.
Oh yeah.
You have to see everything, because there was so many things. Cold, like absolutely mind-blowing cold areas that I've never felt before.
Oh yeah.
I mean, like absolutely.
You had
cold in an area that was, this was just, it was super hot. You know,
You
and that
had,
place,
you
there's
had
no
your,
windows open. There's no doors open. It's
you had
just
your
a
breath
hot,
showing.
enclosed, 3-story old sanatorium or manor. I mean, it was so hot. And this was just like this cold, like absolutely insane cold area that blew right by me.
Yeah.
That happened more than once. And then like my REM pod activity started getting intense in cycles. When I put the marble on the bed, I put a cat toy by it and triggered that just randomly a few times. Messages coming through the device seemed intelligent. I got an EVP of a bird walking, and there's these birds hanging around the old curtain rod that used to be around the bed.
Mm-hmm.
There was like these cardinals. Like I don't know what it was. They're not too sure because they said they don't know a lot about Anna's past, but people seem to keep leaving bird offerings for her. And I got a message through my Transcend Theory, and then at the end of it, you hear what sounds like a bird squawk.
Oh yeah.
And I had never heard like any kind of a EVP of a pet before, and they talk about that happening at the manor too.
Hmm.
So now I wonder if maybe she had, because they said a lot of the residents had pets there because they've picked up EVPs of people's dogs and things that
Oh yeah.
they've had there at the manor. And being that people left these bird offerings for her, I kind of wondered that if there was something to it. But it was just so much. But the voice was just crazy.
Wow.
It was absolutely crazy.
Yeah. Mike. John has a question. He says, "Can you explain how EVP monitors work?"
Is your audio still on? I can't hear you, Harold.
You can't hear me? Yeah, it's on.
Are you muted?
Let me. Okay. Can you hear me now? Can you hear me?
You can hear me though, right?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay. I was going to say I thought you could hear me, but I can't hear you for some reason.
But is it good now?
I don't know. I don't think it's me. Is it? Could it be me? It looks like audio is fine.
Yeah, it says it's fine on this end too. But let me check the. No, I got my speaker on. Yeah.
Let me see something. Can you guys all hear in chat?
Yeah. Can everybody hear us? Both of us?
Everybody in chat, can you hear the audio?
Give us a thumbs up or a yes.
Okay. Maybe it's my audio for some reason.
I don't know. Maybe.
Must be mine.
Yeah, they can all hear us.
Let me check something. Okay. Oh, I got it back.
Got it back? You can hear me good?
Yeah, I'm not sure what happened. Just something weird with my devices, my own audio output device. Yeah, I had to like turn it off and back on.
Oh, okay.
All right. Yeah.
Yeah. So John was wanting to know how EVP the EVP works. Like,
Oh, well, I tell you what, that's an interesting question because I learned something from this disembodied voice because this was a first for me like this. Like I've heard some things that I suspected were disembodied voices and I've captured sounds, but I've never heard like a disembodied voice that was very identifiable, very loud, very clear, very direct, very like I easily identified. Like this was no doubt to me. I was kind of in shock, and I even went out in the hallway, and I knew nobody was there because I knew where everybody was at. And I even called out in the hallway. I was like, is anybody out here? Of course, there was nothing, and I knew it, and I was still like, I can't believe it. But I'm going to talk about frequencies with that, and this is something I learned about that because if you listen to this disembodied voice on the playback, I heard Michael, right? Like the audio, it sounded like a person was there in the room, said Michael. Very clear, very distinct. Like there was no doubt. And when I heard the recording in the playback, you can hear Mike. You can hear like the Mike part of Michael.
Mm-hmm.
and you can't really, like, it sounds a little bit distorted. You can kind of hear it if you listen close, like you can hear Michael was said, but you can't. So
Uh-huh.
then I realized that that's even more to me, that even showed more strangeness about disembodied voices, that a frequency of a disembodied voice is still slightly on levels that the audio apparently doesn't pick up.
Oh yeah.
And that's what I was going to talk about. EVPs seem to be at a frequency that you just can't hear at all, right? Like you can't hear them with your own ears, but they're they're picked up on recording devices, and apparently there's something to do with the frequency that they're that they come through on a level of audio that you don't hear with your ears,
Yeah.
and somehow it ends up coming through on a playback.
Yeah.
So there, that's what an EVP is like when you hear something that you didn't hear at the time, but somehow there's audio there that you hear after the fact on the recording.
Oh yeah. Yeah. John says it has to take a huge amount of energy for a spirit to talk out loud, pent up energy, excitement, or anger.
Yeah, I mean, that's the thing. It's like it's obviously it seems like it has something to do with energy, because a lot of the paranormal things seem to correspond with these energy fluctuations that you can read at times.
Mm-hmm.
And it seems like they can interact with devices that are made to pick up changes in temperature and things like that. So seems like there's some energy, and
Yeah.
definitely feel that that has something to do with the spirit realm and a higher dimension, which I talk about, and how I think that is something that is overlaid over us all the time.
Mm-hmm.
It's just something we're not able to really see or hear normally, but it's there.
Right. And Sharon Guy says, what's strange to me is when Mike gets the EVP and we all can hear them and they call out people's name in chat. That's what makes me think. I'm like, I agree with her on that. It's like, um, I've been in the chat on a few of your lives, and they've actually done that. They've actually mentioned people in the chat.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah, that's why, like, it definitely seems like if they talk about higher dimensions, and I think that that is a big, there's something to that because of the theories about past, present, future at the same time, being able to say or talk about things or interact what seems to be like ahead of time of what you're about to do or say in response. Seems like there's some kind of foresight, which makes me still think that it must be on some kind of a level that
Mm-hmm.
is already knows what is being said or what's going to happen, and it's like maybe interacting at different points in times or something like that.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
That's why I think about the higher dimension so much, because that seems to be common too with this seem to be like this method of interacting and come and saying things that almost will precede what you're about to say or do, and
Yeah.
something the answer happens before.
I have a question. When you go out in the woods with Jack and the guys,
Mhm.
um, um, have you guys ever gotten like EVPs that have identified themselves as um, something like a Bigfoot or anything like that?
Hmm. I'm trying to think if I've ever related something to that. I can't give exact instances off the top of my head because of so many occurrences, but
Mm-hmm.
I've had occurrences that seem to refer to, like, I think that there are, well, I mean, I believe definitely that there are some kind of entities that are that will be present at times that can come and go.
Hmm.
And I've even seen one with with my own eyes that appeared to be not a spirit, something physical. That,
Yeah.
and from the size of it and everything that I've seen, it fits something more along the lines of what Sasquatch sightings match up with.
Yeah.
So I think that something. I think some of the communication and the messages seem to almost respond to what's there when you're trying to communicate and you think something's there.
Or like if you when you've been out in the woods with them and you're getting those EVPs at any time, do those EVPs make reference to something else being out there?
Well, I tell you what, the most common one I get, and it seems so cliche, and I still not sure what it means, is demon.
Hmm.
That one seems to be common. And I'm not necessarily sure if this is some kind of like warning or like something that is referring to something, maybe not necessarily understanding what it is.
Right.
Some kind of message that's saying, calling something a demon. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
I that's some of the things that seem like I wonder if it's necessarily just a demon, like what you would, classify as a demon, what
Right.
an actual demon is, what it's defined as, or
Yeah.
if it's some kind of terminology for that's given to something that's not understood.
Well, like I could see the similarity, like between us, the living, and then speaking to the dead. Um, they would kind of make this. We would make the same kind of reference as they would. If we
Yeah.
saw something big and
Yep.
hairy and scary out in the woods, we'd be like, that's demonic.
Right.
So yeah, I can see that. That if they were living at one time and they're still seeing these things, I could still see them thinking the same way they would um, in this realm. You know,
Yeah, and that's something that I always wondered if that was like, a message that's regarding something that's there that's not that might be seen sometimes but isn't seen,
hmm
that is being relayed to me either intelligently or residually, but it's like a just a general term of something that was seen that wasn't understood to what it is. Like you said, you see something that looks kind of like, like that I've seen too. Like if I were to say what I just seen when I seen the thing at West Branch, if I were to say it looked like a demon, you probably wouldn't be wrong in the terms of a generalization of the size of what it was without understanding what it was. Hello, you know what I mean? So I think that that could be something to that I get common that I've heard, often, but
Ignored everybody else.
I'm trying to think if I've ever heard anything very specific about a
hmm
certain cryptid name or certain cryptid type, which I don't think I ever have.
Oh yeah,
Other
yeah.
than just sounds, like I've actually had EVPs of things that seem, demon like growls and things like that, but
Right.
you never know.
Yeah. John says he needs to wear blessed protection
This
when he
was on.
does his boots on the ground. I'm like,
AI mic's going
um,
live in 15 minutes.
I know the answer to that one.
Huh? Which one does CJ have?
You still wear the medicine bag, right?
Yeah, yeah, I always wear my medicine bag. In
Yeah.
fact, this right here.
Yep.
Yeah, I always wear that. I always keep that. I keep that with me, and I'm always. What was that?
Hi, MT. How you doing?
Good. How are you?
Good.
Was that your puppy that was barking for you? That I heard. Or was that
That
the
was-
other one?
I think it was the other ones. He
Yeah.
really doesn't bark much yet.
The
Thank
other
God.
ones will bark and bark and bark.
Cute.
This is Sky. Say hi to Mike, Sky.
So cute. His little floppy ears.
Oh,
Yep.
thanks.
What kind
Yeah,
of dog do you know what kind he is? Is he
He's
just a mutt?
part husky.
Okay.
I have no idea what the other part, but he's part husky.
He's got bluish gray eyes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
He's part of our clan, so he's got part Native American in him, part Husky.
Hmm.
Right?
He actually doesn't bark a whole lot, so
Not yet.
I'm surprised because the other dogs really, really bark.
Actually, I think that's the string. There was a towel over here earlier. There should be a towel on my bed.
So, Mike, you got any other videos coming up?
Yeah, mine.
Saturday, yeah, there's an investigation that I did over at this old house. Had like a history to like why it's abandoned and the state it's in,
Oh yeah.
which is interesting, and the fact that the people stopped trying to update the home and left all the stuff there since 2008
Oh yeah.
kind of set the stage and why I was interested in it, because they don't go back to it, and they just left it abandoned. They didn't want to update it to rent it or sell it because something kept messing with everybody.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I was there with T-Mac. You know T-Mac, I think.
Yeah.
He knows the family that owned the house, so we got the story about all the weird things from him.
Oh yeah.
And then 4 of us, counting T-Mac, went out there and checked it out.
Cool.
But yeah, that was an interesting little investigation there, and had some weird things there.
That'll be interesting to watch.
Oh, you outside, like T-Mac had some experiences outside, and people that used to hunt there
Hmm.
kept having experiences with something they called a mimic, because they would hear their name and things said to them when they were out hunting just
Mhm.
by themselves, and they would hear their own voice saying it back to them.
Oh wow.
That was some of the accounts from some of the friends, the family that would hunt on the property. And when I was outside, like after I took a break from inside, I wanted to check out some of the grounds around the home. Everybody else was still inside doing something different. And when I was out around the perimeter, there was this huge break, and then you can hear what sounds like a collapse of like trees or shrubbery or something.
Oh wow.
But it was really loud, and I don't know if I could even share that. I could show that to you if you want to see that.
Yeah.
But there was something, it said, like, there was a message I got that was kind of interesting. It almost sounded like it related to what was about to happen.
Oh yeah.
Like it said, "Let me," or something. And I was like, "Let you what? What do you want to do?" And then that happened. So it was very, very interesting.
Oh yeah.
I could try to see if I can,
Yeah.
I'm not,
Um.
let me see. Let me dig it up here and see if I can share this. Let's see.
That's fun. Okay. Let's see. Add to the screen. Yep.
Okay, you see, let me come back to the. Okay, there you go. All right. I'm going to play it. Ready?
Yep.
Let me know if you can hear it.
Okay.
Who's out here with me? You hear it all right?
Yeah. Can hear it.
Let me.
What do you want to do? What do you mean by let you? Hey, any of you guys got your radio on? That was the point where I made the call, because we did have radios, and I called to the people in the house and made sure nobody was outside,
Oh yeah.
which there was a little confusion because they're not used to using a radio, and they were making it sound like they were outside, but finally they were like, no, what we're saying is we're not outside. So that noise you heard came from like where I was pointing my camera at there.
Oh yeah.
It came from in a distance there, but it was like, were you able to hear it all right?
Yeah. Did everybody hear that?
I amplified it for the repeats, but the first one was kind of soft. Usually if you don't have headphones on, it's hard to hear it.
Right.
Right. Okay, so let's see. Let me see. Let me dig it up here. Okay, here we go. All right. I'm going to play it. Ready? Yeah. Okay. Yeah, but there was like some kind of a crack, and then you can hear like it sounds like parts of a tree or something collapse down.
Yeah. Was everybody in the chat able to hear what was on the video?
I could play it again if you want.
Yeah, they're saying yeah they heard it.
Okay. All right then.
Yeah, that was pretty cool.
Yeah, that kind of backed up. Like T-Mac talked about hearing something kind of like that. He heard right around that same area when he comes out. At some point during the video after this, he comes out after I made that call, and he was like, "Yeah, he heard stuff like that from over there." So strange type of activity, even outdoors with, those accounts from the people that have hunted there and T-Mac. And I captured a lot of strange things inside the home, including an angry woman cursing at me and what felt like something tugged on my backpack strap a little bit right before I got the cursed word at me. So interesting place. The home had lots of energy. I don't think I've ever seen so much interaction with the devices before as I did there. So that was a good one too. That one will be up Saturday.
Oh yeah.
Cool.
That
Want me to play it again? I'll play it again.
yeah.
Want to see it
I
again?
don't
Okay,
think
listen.
Christy saw it.
Let me listen. I'm sorry.
That's all right.
It's the ladies' room.
You all set?
Yes.
All right.
Let's hear it.
Who's out here with me?
Let me.
What do you want to do? What do you mean by let you?
What in the hell?
Hey, any of you guys got your radio on?
Yes.
Is anybody outside next to the house?
Copy that.
It is.
What was that?
Roger that.
What happens? You get a lot of new people with radios. What, you are outside next to the house?
We're inside the house.
Okay, so nobody's outside next to the house then, right?
That's correct.
Wow, okay. Yeah, that was that was it.
That was wow.
It's pretty cool. Like when I heard that, I thought for sure something was over there moving around, like something big.
Storm, quit, please.
Yeah, that was pretty cool.
Yeah, I wasn't able to see anything though. Like it's really overgrown there. I had to kind of go around a little ways before I could get in there.
Oh yeah.
And of course I kind of started making the call out to see if anybody was outside before I started really getting over there. So I may have missed the chance to see what it was, but I didn't really get to see anything.
That was
over
amazing.
there.
Where were
Yeah,
you in, Mike? I'm sorry.
That's at the T-Mac told us about this place. It's a home, abandoned home.
Okay.
Owen Township. It's like the highest point of elevation is where the house is. It's kind of weird. But it's called the house on Owen Hill is what I called it.
Okay.
But the full video for that will be Saturday.
Is it a premiere or are you just dropping it?
I'll probably do a premiere actually.
Sweet.
Cool.
I didn't do one for Hillview Manor.
Do you have a particular time, Eastern Standard?
I usually will make it around 6 p.m. or 7 p.m. I was going to play this if you want to hear this. You guys might want to hear this.
I'm going to
yeah.
go get Connor.
You still got the thing on? Okay.
Yep. I'll switch it back to.
Yeah, you guys, I don't know if I haven't done any dropping of links or anything, but guys, check out MC Paranormal Life. He is amazing for what he does. You guys have to check him out, show him some love. He's got some awesome stuff.
Thank you. Did that is that the right screen showing up for you, Probably not.
Let's see.
I think it was. Let me do this. Let me stop sharing and then let me start sharing.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. Here we go.
Yeah.
All right. I got and got that up. So,
Okay.
All right.
Yes.
all right. Here we go. I'll go back on this one here. All right. This was Anna's room at Hillview Manor. This was the voice I was talking about.
Okay. I want to hear that.
Here go.
Shut up.
Hey, is anybody over here? Holy sh! Okay, yeah, that was.
Holy smoke!
What's really strange is like we're talking about the frequencies, right? And that you can't really hear. Like I heard the voice very clear. It said Michael,
Mm-hmm.
and when you hear the playback, it seems like there was something different about the frequency. You couldn't hear the whole Michael. You just heard it. You just heard Mike. But
Right.
if you kind of listen closely, you can kind of hear. You can kind of hear. Yeah, you can hear the
Yeah.
end of it.
Yeah.
And you can even actually see it
Yeah.
in the audio editor, like on the part of the editing where you can see the audio waves and frequencies. You can see that after while it said it, like there's you
Mhm.
could see the full name. But yeah, so that started making me think about um, disembodied voices must have when that happens and you capture it, it
Yeah.
actually sounds differently picked up on audio with the device than you hear it.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
I definitely heard it say Michael. I did hear.
Okay.
Did you?
Yeah.
I have to go get CJ. So
Okay. Y'all say goodnight to Christy. She's
good night, y'all.
Chris,
Happy
good night.
4th of July. I love you. You guys be safe, be kind, and I'll see you next Wednesday. I have to go pick up CJ, or AKA Macho Man, as Mike, AI Mike calls him. So, all right, love you guys.
yeah, that's definitely saying Michael. You can at one point make it out that when it says Michael, though, you can kind of tell that it's kind of quiet for just a fraction of a second.
Yeah, it's hard to hear like that part of it. But it's like it sounds like it just says Mike when you hear it if you don't listen real closely, you know.
Yeah.
But but the way I heard it was it sounded, you know, it sounded a lot clearer and a lot louder than it came up too when I heard it.
Yep. Everybody, if you want to head over to Abnormal Investigations and check out Mike's live over there, you can go ahead and head over there because it's just about quitting time here. But Mike, that was very interesting stuff. Like always, you always have some good stuff to show. And, we really appreciate you coming on.
No problem. Thanks. Thanks for letting me hang out for a little while.
Oh yeah, no problem. You're always welcome. So I guess I'm gonna go ahead and end the show, and y'all make sure you check out MT Paranormal Life on YouTube. You won't be disappointed. You might get a little scared too with some of it.
Yeah, probably not, but
Hey, you know, what you do is very important in the paranormal world, and you get good results.
Yeah, it's just like everybody does their own thing, I guess, for their self understanding or self acknowledgement of what. Usually because you've had experiences, right?
Mm-hmm.
So it's kind of like more so to show some of the things that happen, show other people, but like look what the heck happens.
Yeah, and that's why we do what we do. We're invested in it totally, and we like having people check out our stuff, and hopefully getting them to encourage to go out and do the same, if as long as they do it safely.
Yeah, and I mean, if you're able to have somebody go with you, and always start off by just interacting, right?
Mm-hmm.
Be respectful, interact.
Yep.
Acknowledge they're there.
Yep. Because they
And
are there.
treat them as if they were a friend.
Yep. Yeah. Well, Mike, awesome having you.
Thanks,
Take
brother. I
care,
appreciate it.
and we'll check out your stuff on Saturday, and I'm gonna watch the video.
Okay.
I'm gonna make sure I watch that because I told you I would. So.
Oh yeah, check it out. I said, man, at that Hillview Manor, that place is like internationally famous, right? Like people come from all over the world to go there, and all the big time ghost hunting crews. Like I think they got their big hit recognition from Ghost Adventures going there, and then every other mainstream paranormal team has been there, and I was kind of skeptical of it when I first went there, until that happened towards the end of the whole thing and changed my outlook on that place.
Yeah. All right, Mike. Well, we'll go ahead and
all right,
end the show. You take care. Everybody in the chat. Again, check out MT Paranormal Life. Especially this Saturday, he's got a new one coming up, so check that out. And we will see y'all next week, Wednesday, 8 p.m. Central. Till then, everybody keep squatching. Stay safe.
All right. Good night.
Good night.
Whispers in the woods where shadows play. Legends come alive at the break of day. Footsteps echo loud, but no one's there. Bigfoot's lurking in the midnight air. Dark house beneath the moonlit gloom. Eyes that shine like fire in a room of doom. Poltergeist dancing, moving through the halls. Ancient secrets breaking through the walls. O.C.S.T is more than a name. Bigfoot and stuff, it's a whole new game. Chasing the truth in a silent night. Empowered by the mystery, fueled by the fright. Cryptids in your mind, let your wonder grow. The hidden world is ours to know. From the forest deep to the attic's dust. O.C.S.T, we're learning to trust. Tracks in the snow where the brave won't tread. Hidden voices calling from the things we've read. The unknown sings with a haunting sound, empowering us as the tales go around. O.C.S.T is more than a name. Big Bigfoot and stuff, it's a whole new game. Chasing the truth in the silent night. Empowered by the mystery, fueled by the fight. O.C.S.T, it's more than a name. Bigfoot and stuff, it's a whole new game. Chasing the truth in the silent night. Empowered by the mystery, fueled by the fight. Fueled by the fight.